In UH football, Fresno State is favored by 9.5 points this Saturday. Playing into that, Hawaii is coming off its first game without a touchdown since 2004. Coaches say keeping the game plan simple should help new QB Bryant Moniz lead the Warriors back in the end zone.
Actually, we're trying to cut back on some of the stuff for Brian. You know, getting him used to the receivers, more reps. But what we get from Brian is that he has good feet. Moves around a little quicker in the pocket, slides around better. He has a quicker release. Not quite the strong arm that Alexander has, but he brings a little different thing to the table.
It could be a dogfight even on the scoreboard. Fresno State has been putting up about 35 points a game, which is 10 more points than what Hawaii's been averaging. As for how Hawaii's got in the end zone so far, it's had 9 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing scores. Is there a need now to really kind of establish a run game?
Well, we've worked hard on the running game. Maybe we didn't run quite as much as we should have. But no, we have both. I think he's also a real threat on the run. So, but we are trying to get a little more from our running backs this week.
Kickoff for Hawaii's second WAC game of the season is this Saturday at 5. Worth noting, the Warriors lead the series at the Aloha Stadium, 14-9.
Fresno State, there's no secret. They want to come in here, they want to run. Your guys got to strap it up and just bang, right?
It's going to be a one-on-one street fight. It's going to be line it up. That's your man, that's my man, and here we go. And it's a one-on-one game plan, and they've got the best running back in the country. But you know, we are working very hard at that.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. UH football team faces Fresno State Saturday night. Bulldogs tops in the WAC, 3rd in the country, rushing for 275 yards per game. In total offense, FSU leads the conference, 7th in the nation at 482 yards per outing.
Hard-nosed football, they can hit. You know, they're just gonna bring it. You know, if you don't step up to the plate, you're gonna get run over.
This is Fresno State. They're gonna run straight at you and challenge your manhood. Yeah. Are you guys ready for that?
Well, I know we're ready. A lot of our guys like to hit. Actually, I think all of our guys like to hit. It's gonna be good when those fullbacks running through the hole and we're filling the holes. I mean, if you're a defensive player, you love to hit.
Fresno State's punishing run game led by Ryan Matthews, 2nd in the nation, averaging 148 yards per game. In Hawaii's lost to La Tech, Warriors gave up 352 yards on the ground.
Oh, it's not going to happen again, you know. I put everything on it. That was in Hawaii football. That was like Papuana football that we played. And we're a much better team. We just got to do a better job of filling those holes and just staying gap sound.
Warriors are 2-2, 0-1 in WAC play. Bulldogs 1-3, 0-1 in conference as well.
After watching the University of Hawaii give up 352 rushing yards to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech last week, another Bulldog, Ryan Matthews from Fresno State, probably can't wait for his turn to face the Warriors this week. Matthews is 2nd in the country with 148 rushing yards per game. So far this year, he's posted 4 straight 100-plus yard performances, averaging an incredible 6.8 yards per carry. However, the Warriors, they're disgusted at their past performance in Louisiana, and they're ready to prove themselves against the 3rd best rushing attack in the nation.
The first thing we need to do with any team is control their running game, and that's our main focus this week.
I don't see Fresno State even coming out and passing the ball, you know. I feel like they're just gonna try to play hard-nosed football and just pound that ball down their throats, and we just gotta be ready for it. But we're gonna bring it, because I'm not gonna let that ever happen again. I'm never gonna be embarrassed again, like how we've been embarrassed this past week.
Now, Saturday's game is Hawaii's conference home opener, and it debuts at a new time, 5 p.m. Fresno State is favored to win by almost 10 points.
It's going to be a one-on-one street fight. It's going to be line it up. That's your man, that's my man, and here we go.
You know, us local boys, you know, you gotta throw your hands up and you know, make a statement. So we're going out for that one knockout punch, you know, make a big play in the beginning and sit them down and let them never come back up.
How you doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. The UH football team certainly sounds fired up to play Fresno State this Saturday night, but the proof will be in the pudding, or from a defensive standpoint, in the tackling. Hawaii's D gave up 352 yards on the turf in last week's loss to Louisiana Tech, but the Warriors are adamant that a repeat performance is not in the cards this week against the Bulldogs, and feature back Ryan Matthews.
Oh, it's not going to happen again, you know. I put everything on it. That wasn't Hawaii football. That was like Papuana football that we played. We're a much better team. You know, hey, he's a great athlete, but I mean, we're gonna play our best, and he better play his best if he wants to. I mean, we're gonna make him earn every yard that he gets, and that's something that we're gonna do.
Get focused. You know, you gotta play hard, and play energy. And that's, I guess, another factor that we didn't do. You know, people can say it was a long trip. People can say whatever they want to say. You know, we just didn't come out to play. There's no excuses, and you know, we're ready to play. Our minds are focused, and you know, the energy is there.
Bulldogs are 1-3. Warriors are 2-2. Both teams 0-1 in conference.